Hi everybody, my name is Emily Callen and we're back at Dayton Children's Community Teaching Kitchen, and today I have an idea, a quesadilla. All right, today we're gonna get started by chopping the onion. So you can see I have half an onion here. I'm gonna peel away kind of the thick skin that onions have on the outside, and we're gonna start chopping these. So you can make this, the veggies, as big or small as you like. So I think I'm gonna dice my onion. You can see my fingers are tucked in, and we will keep going. So while I'm cutting my vegetables, my pan is warming up, and then we'll add these to a little bit of oil in the pan and saute them before we add them to the quesadilla. One of the reasons why I love quesadillas so much is that, one, they're fully customizable. You have some veggies that you need to use up at your house before they go bad, make a quesadilla. You need a quick meal at dinner, make a quesadilla. You need something for vegetarians or meat lovers, make a quesadilla. So that's why we're doing this today. This is my go-to healthy meal whenever I don't really feel like cooking. So for my pepper, you can see I cut off the top. I'm just pulling the insides of this out. And we'll cut this in half. I'm going to use the full pepper today. I really like bell peppers. But really, you can use any vegetables that you like here. Some of my favorite to add to quesadillas are onions, bell peppers, zucchini, summer squash, and sometimes even greens like kale or collard mix in very well to here. I've even done sauteed radishes. You can really do anything you want. Now, today we're gonna make kind of more of a Mexican flavor quesadilla, but I've even done like an Italian quesadilla before, where I saute my vegetables in Italian seasoning, and then I use mozzarella cheese and balsamic vinegar. Really, you can do anything you want. One thing that makes this quesadilla so healthy is the fact that, one, we're using a lot of veggies, and we're gonna use a whole grain tortilla, and we're using beans, which is a lean protein. So all of that, the combination of all of that really makes it quite a healthy meal. All right, so I'm gonna add my veggies. This is a warm pan. I added about a tablespoon of oil in there, so it's nice and warm. Hear that sizzle. All right, so I have this over like a medium to high heat. How I like to season this is super simple. We're gonna do a little bit of salt, little bit of pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. So what am I looking for here? How do I know that my veggies are done? Well, for one, I really want these onions to be translucent or clear. So they're gonna change colors, they're gonna become a little less white, and that's how I know that they're done cooking, and they're gonna go from kind of a sharp flavor of an onion to something a little bit more mild and sweet. Once my onions are done cooking, I'm gonna add my black beans to the mixture. All right, as you can see, my onions are nice and clear, so I'm gonna go ahead and add about half my can of black beans. If I was making this for more people, I would add more black beans. So we're gonna add that in. And we just want the black beans to be warmed through. This is a good point right here to taste your mixture and see if it needs more seasoning. All right, so you can see I emptied out my pan here, and now we're going to create the quesadilla. So this already has a little oil in the pan. If it didn't, I would use something like cooking spray just so the tortilla doesn't stick. And we just want to warm the tortilla up a little bit. You can use some tongs to flip it. So I'm going to give it about 20 seconds to warm up, flip it over, and then we'll start filling it up. So I flipped my tortilla with my tongs, and now we're just going to layer on some cheese Now I have quesadilla cheese, which is very convenient to use. You can also use like Mexican mix or cheddar or really whatever type of cheese you want to use. So we're gonna get like a nice kind of thin coating here. And then we're going to add our veggies. I like to add the veggies just really to one side because we're gonna fold it. And we're gonna just let it sit here until the cheese is melted. So we're gonna do it over like a medium-low heat so that the tortilla doesn't burn, but everything gets kind of melty. All right, as you can see, my cheese is nice and melty, and I'm just gonna fold this over. Oh yeah, look at that golden brown tortilla. We're gonna pick it up, and we have our quesadilla. All right, so let's go over our quesadilla meal. So here's our finished quesadilla. So a great side to this would be some chopped up veggies or maybe a little bit of fruit. But we have our whole grain tortilla. We have beans for protein. We have veggies for veggies. And we have some cheese for dairy. So this is a great, well-rounded meal to have for lunch or dinner.